Hi guys, this is Gabriel from Tech Help Canada. Thank you for attending the second episode of the GrowRich.me podcast. Do want to thank you guys for the emails and the questions that you're sending my way. It's really great to know that I'm making a difference for you guys. So today I wanted to talk about landing pages. Okay, so let's dive in. So we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about today is the fog behavior model, ADER, which is an acronym for um, attention, interest, desire, and action. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you can use these two things or concepts to improve your landing pages. So the first one is the fog behavior model. So the Fogg behavior model was created by Dr. B.J. Fogg. He's a behavioral scientist, and he's also the founder of the Persuasive Tech Lab at Stanford University. Okay, so the Fogg behavior model states that the formula is B equals MAT, M-A-T. So behavior equals motivation plus ability plus trigger. What he is saying here is that you must have the motivation, the ability, and the trigger before any behavior will occur, right? Will happen, right? So let's look at motivation first, right? Now the primary the primary motivators are sensation, anticipation, and social cohesion. Okay, so the avoidance of pain or the promise of pleasure for sensation. Can you spark expectation or prediction for anticipation? And can you make people feel like they are becoming part of something? That's for social cohesion. All of these things help you motivate the visitor when they land on your webpage. Now, ability. Is it easy? Right? Most people hate complexity. So when you make things look really easy, you usually increase conversions. Now, if you're not familiar with conversions, well, conversions just means that it's just, for example, if 100 people visit your website and one person buys from your website, then your conversion rate is 1%. I just wanted to put it out there because someone asked me a question like that last week. So I just wanted to put that out there just in case anyone else has that question. Triggers. There are three main types of triggers, right? So there's facilitators, sparks, and signals. Okay, so facilitators. Okay, when the visitor is high in motivation but low in perceived difficulty, in this case, you gotta do you gotta just you just need to make it look really easy, because chances are they want to see that it's easy to do. They already want the product. Just make it easy for them, and they'll do it. So in situations like this, your call to action comes into play. Your call to action button, like buy now, shop now, um, get in touch with a consultant, whatever it is, that needs to be prominent and just right there for them to see, and they can't miss it because they are already motivated. They know what they want. They just want to know if you can provide. And then sparks. Let's talk about that real quickly. So it says, when a person is low in motivation but high in perceived difficulty, this person thinks it's an easy task, but they are not motivated to do it. So in this case, if they're not motivated to do it, but they think it's an easy task, then your call to actions should increase motivation by showing value. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. So when a person is low in motivation but high in perceived difficulty, that just means they're not very motivated to do it, but they don't think it's complicated to do either. So in this case, your call to actions need to increase the motivation. So a good example is a call to action like, I want a consultation. That increases motivation a little bit because that could be what they're thinking they want, but they're just not motivated to do it, right? And they might just click your CTA at that point. CTA, that's short for call to action. Okay. So, and then let's talk about signals real quick. So when there's no major lack of motivation or low or high, either or level of difficulty, you simply just need to be straightforward and have a noticeable call to action. That's it. Okay? Now, the fog behavior model is brilliant. It helps us understand how human behavior kind of works, so that way we can do the things to our web pages that encourage a favorable action for us. But it doesn't stop there. In order for you to create a great landing page, you also need to understand the structure of how people buy, right? How people buy. And that's where AIDER comes in. AIDER stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. A lot of brilliant copywriters will usually use AIDER, right? Now, there's also problem, agitate, solve, which some copywriters use too. But I found that the AIDER principle works better. Oops, I think I'm going right. If you want to understand the fog behavior model, just go to the blog post and watch this video. This video will give you everything you need to know right away. We'll give you a great understanding of it in like 2 minutes or less. I really highly recommend. Okay, so for the AIDER principle, attention. The consumer becomes aware of your product or service. Interest. They become interested in your offers after learning more about them. Desire. They develop a favorable impression about your business. Action. They make a purchase or take other favorable actions. Now, all of this stuff happens really quickly. It happens really quickly. All of this stuff can happen in 1 minute. In 1 minute, you could grab their attention, capture their interest, convey desire to them, and convince them to hit the button. You see? So don't look at these things as something that just happens separately. They can happen all at once. 500 word copy can do all these things at once. But with our landing pages, we want to obviously have a good structure on what we're doing. So if you follow the AIDER principle, then attention, you want a very good headline, maybe a paragraph that supports your headline. So if your headline is future-proof your career, for example, or future-proof yourself, for example. Let's use that. Future-proof yourself, because maybe you sell e-learning courses, and your headline is future-proof yourself. Well, then your supporting copy or your supporting paragraph right below that headline needs to be something that goes even deeper into that. Okay? Because that's going to reinforce your headline. Your headline grabbed their attention. Now you're grabbing their interest. Now once they're interested, now it's time for you to create a desire, which means you need even more supporting body copy that not only reinforces the copy that you already have so far, but also goes even deeper into it, creating that desire. What do they want to get out of this? What are the benefits, right? You can use bullet points to show benefits. it's a very good way to use bullets. Bullets can really convey, can really create desire in a prospect. So you can do that. And then finally, after after creating that desire, now they're like, I'm pumped, I want this product. That is when you ask for the sale. Just like in sales. Once you create the desire, you ask for the sale. They say a lot of salespeople don't get the sale because they never ask for the sale. But no, I don't care what I get from the prospect. If I feel like this prospect's not interested, as long as I have done my part trying to, capturing their attention, capturing their interest, and developing a desire in them, knowing that this is something that is beneficial to them, I just ask for the sale. So that's AIDA. If you use that principle, you will always create landing pages that convert. Always. Always. It's great. It's a great principle. Now, if you're not very good at writing, hey, guess what? You can hire copywriters, right? Hire copywriters that understand this principle. Oh, shoot. You can hire us. We'll create your copy for you. But shameless plug, I know, yeah. But we provide copywriting services. So yeah, absolutely, you can hire us to do it for you. But that's how you create a landing page that converts. There are other things too that can go into your landing page. Now, using the AIDA principle and the fog behavior model, you can create amazing landing pages because you can't just do it with just the AIDA. The AIDA principle alone will not help you. Well, I feel that it's complete, but once you add the fog behavior model, all of a sudden you can create really amazing landing pages, right? You can create really amazing landing pages. So I think they both have to work together, and this is how we use it. We use the fog behavior model, and we also use the AIDA principle. All right, and I think I am running out of time. Thank you again. If you guys have any questions, please email them to me at info@techhelp.ca, or just by all means drop a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a comment and I'll answer your question for you. Or better yet, just go to the blog post, read the whole blog post. I'm also going to share a PDF below the description that shows you a lot of tips, a lot of things, about 32 things in that PDF that you can do to help your landing pages convert better. So once you understand the AIDA principle and then you understand the fog behavior model, congratulations. Now you need to know what are those other things, those tweaks, those things that you can put on your landing pages that will increase your return on investment even further. I'm going to share a link to that PDF. Well, thank you for listening. As always, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.